and you'll meet a bunch of people too that you wouldn't normally meet going out. So I think it's a great way to like get yourself involved a little bit in a weird way and also make money.
Yeah.
Real. Yeah, just do it. Honestly, just have that thought one day. After you see this podcast, I bet you're going to want to bartend. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's the coolest college job I've had.
No, literally just, it's so fun. It's like the most fun I've ever had at a job.
Yeah,
That's
I'd
good to
say
know.
just like go for it, even if you're scared. Like if it doesn't work out, at least you tried. But like, it's the most fun job I've ever had. So go for it.
I like that. Episode 5, Bartender Pod. That's cool. Like, honestly, I think one time in my life, I do want to be a bartender one day. But,
Do it.
I brought you guys all on. Champs first, Den, that's like the 3, like, probably most popular bars for...
And Sharkies. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, P-Man's is popular, but either way.
Sharkies is
Let's
cool,
go
though.
introduction around the room.
Are we doing first and last names?
No, you just do whatever you want.
Okay. I'm Riley, and I work at Champs Downtown.
Hi, Riley. I'm Margo. I work at the First.
I'm Sarah. I work at the Den.
Hi, Sarah.
All right, so what made you guys get started?
I'll start.
Yeah.
Basically, it was the beginning of my sophomore year, and I had originally applied to waitress at Olive Garden.
Yeah.
I did not want to do that at all. But one of my friends had said that she was applying for this job, and it was at the Den, and her big was getting it for her at the time. And I was like, wait, like that sounds so much cooler than Olive Garden. I want to do that. So then I emailed and DM'd the Den saying, hey, like I'm more than interested or whatever. And I said something in there like my mom had bartended like my whole life. And so I got a text from Bridget, who's my boss, separately, inviting me to come in for an interview. So then I went and I interviewed. She said she liked my look, my vibe or whatever, and then threw a bunch of seniors to talk to me.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then after the seniors interrogated me a little bit, they were like, all right, we like her.
Yeah,
Like, she's in. So
she's
then
in.
that's how I got my job.
Because I feel like you have to build your way into like a community. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
like
not
it was
just
like
a normal hourly job. It's not a Walmart job. It's not an Olive Garden job.
well, it's like a very like family style
All my
job
jobs
too.
matter, though. All jobs matter.
Yeah.
Of course, all jobs matter, but like it's just like with such a short staff, I feel like too. At like a college bar, they try to keep it very like cohesive, with, like
No,
who's
yeah,
working
no
there,
doubt.
like very family style vibes.
It's a fun job. Wait, do I have to hold this microphone closer to my face?
No, you're perfect. You're perfect. I want to hear, how'd you get hired, Margo?
Me? Honestly, I just kind of had the thought one day that I wanted to be a bartender. And I got to school like a week earlier than everyone because I was living in the same apartment. And I like to get settled in, you know what I'm saying? I like to get
Yeah.
here. I like to have about a week to myself. I could sit there, I could do my thing. Next thing you know, it's a night out. I'm with my friend. I'm like, let's pop into the First. Let's see if I can get a job. So we walked in and I walked down and I was just like, I go up to the girls. I was like, I need a job and a drink. And yeah, it was pretty cool because they were like, oh, our manager's right there. I was like, what's good? And then I had my interview the next day and I started the day after that. So, you know.
Wow, yeah. It's a quick
That's
turnover.
fast.
Yeah. Spontaneous little job. It's so fun though.
Yeah, right.
We'll get into that. You know what I'm saying?
I started second semester sophomore year, so I think it was like January 2022. And first semester, I had 2 friends that were already bartending there and a bouncer, and they were always telling me these crazy stories about fights going on and like how fun this job was. And I was like, I need to bartend there. And I've never bartended before, and I've always wanted to do like bev cart girl, but everywhere around me, like, you needed experience.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna apply. So I went and like filled out the paperwork, and they told me to come in the next day. And my boss was like, no, you're gonna be a server. And I was like, no, I'm not, because I'm not good at serving. Like I would drop the tray if I was a server. I haven't yet. Even when I
It is very
food
different.
run, I'm terrible at food running. Sorry. But they were like, you don't have any experience, and I was like, I can learn fast. And I was horrible in the beginning. My boss says it till this day, but I learned fast.
Yeah,
they
you
like
learn.
throw you in and leave you. But that's how you learn. So.
Yeah, because Champs is the biggest bar at State College. Like,
Yeah.
How many bartenders are working at once?
11 or 12 upstairs max, and then downstairs is like 8. That's like a football weekend. Sometimes we'll throw that in
Jeez.
like this type of like time of year.
Wait, how many?
like 11 or 12 upstairs and then 8 downstairs. That's as much as we
wild.
can have like at a well. Like we have 2 at each well. So that's as much space. But like sometimes we'll have like a floater around if we need like extra people. But like even with that many people on football weekends, it's so busy. Like
Oh
you
my
still need more
God.
people, but like there's just no room. So
What about the first? Is like,
Honestly, it depends. There's usually a bunch of us back there, and we're all just like, it's like a very small space behind the bar too, so we're kind of just like running into each other here.
would you say it's like 5 people back there?
Probably like, yeah, probably on a normal night. That's like ideal, I would say, because
Yeah.
we have like like 2 wells that are by themselves, and then the middle one's like 2 people. So that's ideal.
Den
That's
has-
like so different than mine. I
Yeah,
feel
Den
like.
has 2
never been to
bars
Den.
too.
Dennis 3.
3 bars.
Yeah, because we have
Oh, one downstairs.
One downstairs, and there's always 2 max at that, or it's just 2 and 2 at the small ones, and then 3 max for the main bar. And everyone has
see
their
you
own
tonight.
well. Come see me. STEM
I've
Tuesday,
never
everybody
been.
come see me.
No, I know.
Quick
Sounds
promo,
literally
quick
never
promo
been
really
there.
quick, everyone pull up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a lot different. Like I feel like, I don't know. I couldn't imagine sharing a well. I don't know how you do that, but
you
that's-
get in people's way very
Yeah.
easily. Like
I think I'd get really frustrated.
Yeah.
I like it.
it's annoying when like someone's like
My
really tall
washer's
next to
on.
you. And they just like get in your way, or like I've hit people in the head with a bottle by accident because
Oh my
like they're
God.
leaning down to get ice and I'm putting the bottle down and I'll hit them. That's how a lot of bottles get like broken and stuff because you hit the other bottle or the person.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
So it's not like too bad. You get used to it.
I'd say the main thing is like, I feel like,
That would hurt like a fucker.
She's smashing bottles over people's head at champ.
all right, the podcast is now explicit because of it.
Fuck.
I'm kidding. It's fine, honestly. But
okay, you're great.
the main thing is like you're bartending on like your Friday, Saturdays, like during like. Do you feel like you're missing out of doing other stuff, or you're having like fun working? Like, what do you think?
I have a great time working. I mean, sometimes like there's been instances where my friends are doing something and I'm like, wow, like
Yeah.
I really, really, want to be doing this. I feel like it was a lot more, not annoying, but like I felt like I was missing out more when I was younger. And I was like, oh, like the frat's having this theme that I'm missing tonight. But
Yeah.
now like I just like we go to the same bars every weekend. So, and I'm still in like the same setting, like same kind of environment. Music's good, vibes are high. I work with all my best friends. So
Yeah, no
Oh.
doubt.
Sure. I honestly love working. I love being sober and being behind the bar and just like having all the power, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you remember things too. Like I love going out, but like I also just love the first and I love the vibes down there and we always have live music. So I like to work. I don't feel like I'm missing out
Yeah.
ever.
With that said, too, it's like I feel like if you don't work, you just get on a rotation, different bars. Like especially going out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it
It's
kind of
just
turns
like
into
the
the same
same
thing.
shit,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, like working at a bar wouldn't be. I wouldn't feel like I was missing out because sometimes I do work at bars like filming, and same kind of thing. Yeah, I really don't feel like I'm missing out. Of course, it's a different vibe than bartending, and usually it's not as long, but still the same kind of thing.
Yeah, I felt when I first started, I would work like every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and like I felt like I was missing out some stuff when like frats would have stuff. But like now I work Friday nights and like Saturday mornings or nights, and like then it gives me an opportunity to go out, like a night or 2 a week. But like
Yeah.
it's so fun being on the other side of the bar and like watch all your friends do stupid stuff, and then you can tell them the next day, and they're like, I don't want to know, but I'm like, it's so funny to watch, especially because I had a late birthday, so I've only been 21 for like 6 months.
Really?
So they were all 21 like last year, so I would be like out at the bar with them,
Yeah.
and like it was like fun because I was making money. So
Honestly, yeah.
yeah,
Because like people don't have, like people like, a lot of times complain I don't have money, whatever. Well, you can, like you just have to do something.
gotta
to earn
work.
it. You have to work.
Yeah.
I feel like bartending has to be one of the best ways to make money.
yeah.
easily.
I think bartending. If three recommendations from me, I don't know that much, but DJing, bartending, and I gotta support the video thing. But without a doubt, like
Do you make a lot of money from your videos and stuff?
definitely enough. Yeah, like I'm in a position now where I don't have to ask my parents for money, which I'm very fortunate of. I feel like that's the end goal of college because I will only be. Everyone wants to be independent, right? And I feel like how is bartending gonna like lead you to future, right? Are you gonna bartend after college? You guys think?
I think I'm absolutely gonna do it on the weekends.
Yeah,
like,
why
because
not?
I mean we're leaving college and then you know, I'm starting like an entry level job, which is great, and you know that's the whole reason I'm here, getting a degree.
Yeah.
But something about like the money that you make, it's so easy. Like I'm like on a good night, like you're making
Your rent.
$60 to $80 an hour just making
Yeah.
Long
Yeah.
Island.
Yeah.
So I mean, like it's just quick. You
You
know,
like to make the long end?
Chocolate.
That's all
Is
I
that the
make.
most popular drink?
oh my god, that's all I make. Everyone, I
We
feel like
talked about
It
this.
is
on
the-
the
yeah.
drive.
Best bang for your buck, no doubt.
oh my god, not even that. It's one of the cheapest thing we have at the bar, but also like I think, especially like college kids are like learning how to be at a bar. Like it's your first experiences at a bar. They're gonna look over, see the drink in somebody else's hands, and they're just like, yeah, I'll just take that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I go the first and get a Guinness.
Yeah.
Margo.
I'll put 7 minutes for the perfect Guinness.
Yeah, that's funny.
Wait, I have to say something about
Yeah.
what your last question was about how, like, if you're going to bartend in the future.
Yeah.
And my take on that, I think it's a very good skill to have. Like, I feel like out of all the jobs, like, you can bartend anywhere, you know what I mean? And this is not necessarily what I want to do for the rest of my life, of course. But, I mean, if you do, fuck it, do it. But,
Yeah.
like, nah, I want to do a bunch of things, but I love serving and waitressing and bartending and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Just like to talk to people.
it gives you
I don't
people
like to
skills
shut
too.
up.
Yeah.
Like I think everyone should like have some kind of experience in like the service world for at least a little bit, so you know how to
Yeah.
act when you go out yourself. I don't know. That's just
Yeah.
like a,
Yeah.
Because right now,
You can
doing's
tell.
not expensive, right? No doubt. First job, you're not making the most money.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to pay for rent, everything else, and you're going out every weekend. But instead,
Mm-hmm.
you're making money. You know,
little bit of
that's
both.
what I'm
Work
saying.
hard,
Like
play
going,
hard, you
doing
know?
the
Work hard,
weekends.
play-
You're living in New
That's
York
a-
or doing
that's
bartends on the
real.
weekend. That makes sense.
I think it's a help like applying for jobs because I'm trying to go into like medical device sales. And they're like, what sales experience do you have? And I'm like,
Oh.
I could talk to people all day bartending, like
Yeah.
try and sell stuff. Like that's my sales experience. But like it's helped me like in a lot of other aspects, like working on a bev cart, like finding out like what jobs they do and like making connections in like outside world of bartending. And like I just love the job. Like
Yeah.
I haven't decided like what job I'm doing yet, but if I wait a while to pick, I'm gonna keep bartending till I can't.
Yeah. Why not?
Absolutely. My mom, like, that's really what her main job was up until probably like 8 years ago. Like, she was bartending in Atlantic City growing up, and it was just me and my little brother and her. We lived on the beach. Like, she worked 2 nights a week.
Wow,
and
that's
like
wild.
was fully able to support the family and then some. Like, we'd go on vacations every year and like do everything. And it was literally just from her working, like bartending at the clubs at like Harris and Borgata and stuff on the weekends.
Hell yeah.
It's a fun job.
Interesting. Yeah, there's no doubt. Like a lot of. I feel. Like, I always see bartenders. I feel like they're having a good time. Not every bartender, but
Look at me.
you know what I mean.
Dude, I'm like,
Yeah.
So
I don't
lit.
know.
I feel like actually a different side of me comes out when I bartend. I feel
Mm.
like I have a couple different personalities.
Do you become like
Same.
more serious or more
No.
like
No.
yeah?
Have I ever been serious?
No.
Have you? This is why this is very hard for me right now to try and keep my shit together. Also, when I look over at Sarah, I'm like, "What's up, dog?" And you look good. You're over there like.
What? All right.
Thank
What's
you.
the most popular drink over there? And is Champs also? Yeah, we'll go around.
Oh, you want me to
She's
start?
Long Island. What's the first?
I don't know.
How many blowjob shots do you make?
Oh yeah, because
That was
everyone
a
goes there
good-
for the
yeah.
21st
Yeah.
birthday.
Well, it depends. Well, I'll go through a couple of them. We do like trash cans, you know, with the Red Bull in it.
What's a trash can?
It's
Never had.
It's like almost like a Long Island, just with like a Red
With
Bull
Red
on
Bull,
top.
yeah. It's
Literally
like-
shove a Red Bull can
Yeah,
upside
and
it's
leave
down
kind
in
of
the
like
cup.
an AMF though,
Yeah.
like more than a
Mm-hmm.
Long Island. But we do that and like purple Gatorades because we have like our specials and then we have like Skinny Bitch, Skinny Marg, blowjob
I do like
shots.
Skinny Margs and whatever those are.
It's literally
Not as
just
sugary.
tequila soda
Yeah.
with lime.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah.
hate to say it, but I'm not a fan of the dirty Sprite.
Oh,
It just makes it.
It's really
I
sweet.
can
Is
say
that
the
just-
same though.
I like
yeah,
it though.
it's like
They give me
I'm
hard
not saying it's.
I like drinks.
Yeah.
I just prefer other things. I'm not
a
saying
lot
it's
of
bad.
drinks.
If it's in front of me,
Like,
I'm gonna drink.
I would have one like I've never actually had a full one. I've tasted like a few, but like people love them. And people come and drink like 10 or 12 at night, and I'm like, I want to know if you
Yes.
feel like the next day because straight
that's
sugar.
so much sugar.
Yeah.
But like I'd say that's our most
I
popular
seen
drink.
a girl like she kept stacking the cups.
Yeah,
So they
people
leave
walk
it
out
on
with
the
like this
cups.
many cups. I'm like, that is horrible. I don't know how you do that.
But you know what I do because I ask every time. I get like a club soda or
Oh yeah,
whatever.
people do
And
that.
I ask
they like
for the dirty Sprite
skinny
cup.
dirty Sprite. I'm like, that's not a thing, but like I could do that.
Yeah, but I then I ask
Yeah.
for it in a dirty Sprite's cup
Yeah.
because it looks way cooler than.
Well, like people literally will get like the mix and instead of Sprite just get club soda, so it's like not as sweet. I've never tasted that, but like
I feel like that wouldn't be bad.
yeah, I don't think it's like basically like grape vodka and club soda.
See, I don't like the purple one though, but I
Pink
do
is
like
better.
the pink
Pink's
one.
better.
The pink one
Wait,
is.
what's the pink one?
It's
I have no
raspberry
idea.
and strawberry.
Ooh.
Yeah, that one's
Yummy.
I'm
better.
not a grape gal. Like
Yeah,
I don't do the
same.
whole purple
It's like
Gatorade
medicine.
thing. Yeah, no.
'Cause
Yeah.
I know Den Tuesday got like $2 of what you call like what's the
Yeah, it's like
deals?
$2 you call it, so it's pretty much any drink unless it's like Red Bull Blue or it has orange
Today?
juice.
Oh, I was gonna
Tuesday,
ask.
$2 all drinks.
And
All
the
drinks.
All
like the dollar
drinks.
drinks at
Every
Champs
drink.
is
Every
crazy.
drink.
Any drink you
Yeah.
get.
Not shots though.
Yeah, true. But like, how many people are tipping on that? Like, what percentage of people are
that's
tipping
probably-
you guys? I want to
Sorry.
talk about that.
God, on like Tuesdays?
Any day, like, what would you average it? Because I know some guys that I'm friends with are like, yeah, like, we're all in college. I don't tip. I'm like, oh my.
Yeah, that
well, you kinda
the
have
amount
to.
that you see like people doing that is actually so alarming and like so scary because like I
Yeah.
don't know, if you would go to a restaurant, like you're not gonna not tip your server, and I
Yeah.
think like a lot of people don't really get like we make $2 an hour,
Oh, so it's all on
Yeah.
tips.
it's
Yeah. Not
all
even.
tips, and like
Pay
that.
stub 0.
Same.
Yeah.
I get like a really nice $30 check every like 3
I've
weeks
never
for
gotten
funsies.
that.
For funsies.
But, like
No,
I
it's
always forget
cool,
about that
though.
part, but people really do like don't understand like we are basing like all of our money is coming from them, so like
And it's
people write like
rewarding,
0.00 or
Yeah.
X's or like all this crazy stuff on the tip line, and like you
Is-
just get so mad.
I was gonna ask, like, what would you say a percentage though? How many people like do the 0 or X?
Honestly, it's like half and half. I feel like people are
Half
either
don't
like
tip.
Yeah.
I would say about 40% don't tip.
No way.
Especially on dollar
Yeah.
vodka soda nights, because like they'll throw $1 and then like they're not tipping you because it's only $1 for them. Like that's our biggest night where people don't tip. But like since we have such a high volume, there are some people that tip like $1 here and there, which like adds up. That helps. But like
Yeah.
when drinks are so cheap, especially happy hour, like people don't tip. It's nice on
That's-
like
you
football
think they
weekends
would
when you
tip
bring
more.
parents. No.
Oh yeah.
No.
You
Parents
think with the
are
cheap
what
drinks would
bring-
be like, oh, it's $1, so we
No.
tip an extra $1, like 100% tip. That's
Wait.
what I do that.
I have a good question
Yeah.
for you two.
Oh god.
How much do you tip at the bar? Because I'm fucking broke by the end of the night. Like, I literally
No,
spend everything I make because I'd be tipping people, like, so much. Because
Yeah.
I get it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, don't you get it? And so when
Oh,
you
I
go
feel
somewhere,
like-
you're
I
like,
feel like, yeah.
$5 minimum
Yeah.
for a tip, you know what I mean?
Bartenders
yeah,
definitely
absolutely.
tip other
I
bartenders.
tip a
Yeah.
lot when I go out to Champs, just because like they're my
Those are your
coworkers. That's where most of my paychecks go, or I guess my tip out. But I still tip a lot out of the bars. Like I'll always tip over 20%, and like I feel bad if I'll forget to close out at the end of the night, and I'm like I'll tip extra next time because people like rush me out the door, and I'm like I have to close out, and then I feel bad when I don't because like it's not enough tip that I would want to give them.
Yeah.
So
I think. Do you guys prefer cash? Because I
don't
just
really
bring
mind.
cash to the bar every time because I know I
pick it
can't
up.
spend
cash
over.
is like fake money to me.
But I can't spend over the amount I bring.
That is
So
I say that
if I
to
have like
myself.
60
Yeah.
bucks, I usually
Never
carry
works.
like 40 bucks into the bar. But like I gotta budget that. But if I have a
Yeah.
card, it's kind of I always keep. Do you guys like prefer cash or does it really matter?
It doesn't really matter for us.
For me, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, like everything I take home, even if it's from like credit card tips, like is all in cash by the end of the night.
Oh,
Ours is the opposite. Everything, all cash gets put in the system, and we all get paid out.
the cash
online.
gets put in the system.
It used to be different. Like right before I started, everybody would get tipped out in cash. Like credit cards would be taken out in cash, and now it's opposite. Everything just gets put into like online, and it goes right into our bank account at the end of the night.
Wow, I thought the cash tips would go straight to the bartender and the credit card was split between everybody. That's interesting. I really thought like
Everything's
that. And you're
split.
telling me
Yeah.
all of you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
all
like,
the cash.
and
is
the bouncers
split.
take a cut too. What's the bouncers cut?
It depends on like slower nights when we don't have a bar back. They get sure. I think I want to say it's like 7 or 12%. I forget what it is, but like on busy nights they split between bar backs and bouncers. I think. I don't know the math. I'm terrible at math. That's not my thing.
I mean, yeah, I'm asking you guys a lot of questions, but like, is line leap
for-
into your tip as two, or is that just going straight
No.
to the bar?
Our line leap goes right to the bar.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
we don't see
but
that.
we can see what people tip now. Like we
But-
couldn't before.
What would make sense is the line leap goes to the bouncers and the bartenders keep all their bar tips.
Yeah, so for
Yeah.
us,
I know.
17.5% of all of our tips at the end of the night gets
17.5.
17.5%. It goes to like the guys that stay after to like clean the bar because I don't clean. Like I'll
Oh,
clean like the
true.
actual bar
That's worth it though.
and like my station, but like I'm not mopping the floors. I'm not picking up the cups at the end of the night. I'm not cleaning the bathrooms. Like none of that. So like that money goes towards like the guys that do stay and clean, and then like it also goes more towards like our bar backs, but a lot of the time we tip them like more on top of the 17.5, like strictly to bar backs, like if it's like a super busy night because they're running around like nonstop the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our bouncer cuts 10% every time,
Man.
and we like all clean at the end of the night. Like we're cleaning the bathrooms and stuff, but they're also cleaning the bathroom. But it's such a small space in there,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So like,
All I know is I'm very happy I don't go anywhere near the den bathroom, so
Yeah.
shout out to our door
Yeah.
guys for that one. I do
That's
feel
like
bad.
ours. We only clean behind the bar. The bouncers got the rest of the building.
How late do you stay?
Football season,
Yeah.
like 3:30, sometimes 4 if it's atrocious behind the bar and outside. Other nights we'll get out like 2:33, but it's very rare. 3 o'clock's like the
three's
usual.
prime
Same.
time.
Is there
Yeah.
ever a time where
Usually.
you can, like people are
Yeah.
still out, or pretty much just go right to bed? 'Cause
Well,
you're exhausted?
sometimes we'll like to chat till 6 in the morning. That was like Travis Scott. We were there till 6 in the morning just hanging out. Like
In
people were,
Champs?
yeah, like
That's
not like
fun.
drinkers, but like all the workers. They'll just like hang out. Like we just love hanging out with each other.
Yeah, Travis Scott was cool.
But
night.
like sometimes when I get at 3, there's like still people walking the streets. Like
yeah, a
but
little bit.
yeah.
Well, the let out after the den is crazy too. Like
Oh.
that by Hefe's,
Oh,
that little
Sometimes
alley.
it gets
Oh
messy.
my god.
Sometimes
yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad. It's not
Lights and stuff.
not ideal.
I'm up.
How late do you stay?
How late
'Cause you
do
gotta
I
clean.
stay at the first or stay up?
Stay at the first.
Like 3 usually.
Yeah. Is it probably?
Yeah, like 3.
Yeah.
Usually is when I
I'm
leave.
up till 6 a.m. though. That's my prime time from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. Let me tell you something about it. It's a quiet time. It's a peaceful
great time.
It's the best
great
You
time.
stay up so late. I'm not that
I do
person.
too, though.
Absolutely, yeah.
Go to
I
bed
do.
like 10.
Yeah, that's like I don't get it.
Can't do that.
Like I don't get going to sleep the same day. I haven't done that in so long. You know what I mean?
Oh, my sleep schedule is awful.
But I
It's
feel like
Yeah,
it's-
terrible.
same.
So
Is that
bad.
because of
Okay.
bartending, maybe?
Yeah.
No.
Mine
I don't
is.
think so.
'Cause
I
I stay up.
think,
I stay up late on the weekends, but during the week.
No, I stay
that's
up.
prime time.
I always stay up.
You know it's prime time.
It is prime time. It's
That's
good.
prime
Get a lot
fucking
of stuff done
time.
that time.
Yes.
hmm
Everything
Here's
but
my thing.
nothing gets done.
I might sleep in till like 12, okay?
Yeah.
11 o'clock, but I'm up.
11 o'clock,
I'm
Sarah.
up. Listen, hey. I have class,
Listen.
okay? I got things to
I
do.
have
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
I do. At 9 a.m. today, so that's great.
Really?
Yeah,
Same.
I do.
You
do
got
that.
up for it?
Yeah. I did.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's awesome, sir.
Oh, thank you so much. I really
I'm
like
proud
that.
of you.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, but like I'm doing the same amount in that time at night that like people are doing in the morning before I wake up. Like I'm getting my work done, I'm getting all my stuff done. It's just at a shifted hour, but
Yeah,
I feel like
agree
yeah.
with that.
it's such like a negative connotation. Like oh my god, like she's still asleep. But like I was up for like 6 hours after you went to bed doing
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not related like everyone. You know what I mean? Same type of thing. Unrelated to bartending, but people are like, get up early, like go to the
I think
gym.
that's the only way you're productive.
You
is,
don't
like,
have to go to the
in
gym to be
morning.
Yeah.
fit. Like you could do a lot of things to like, I don't know. Then
Yeah.
of course, if you're productive, that's all that matters.
We're also
Yeah.
up on our feet for
I'm
like
definitely
hours.
more
Yeah.
productive.
Walking, running around.
I'm like me. I'm more productive in the morning, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because night I just get
You a
lazy.
morning guy?
Yeah.
That's great. Like
Yeah.
that's awesome. But like
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
say the
yeah.
same.
At, no, at,
Yeah,
night,
no,
at nighttime I
no.
get lazy. I just want to like hang out. You know.
Yeah, I always get the most done at night. Like the morning, can't catch me doing anything
Yeah.
productive
Yeah.
unless I have to be like really on before class. But like otherwise, I just love getting stuff done at night. I'm just like, I'll be in bed. I'll try to be in bed by 10 o'clock. I won't go to sleep till like past 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix that.
Is
but
it hard to balance working at a bar with academics or kind of?
I'd say yeah. In the beginning, it was because like I was trying to figure out my schedule, but now. Or like when I have exams, I'll like plan out when I'm working, so I have time to study like a day or two before, and like I always like plan it a week ahead, so I know what I'm gonna have to do. But like it gets easier, so I wouldn't say it's like horrible.
Get
It's
used
just
to it.
like going to bed at 3 in the morning, getting up at 9 for class, and that's not fun. But
Yeah. What's your major?
I have a minor in elementary education, but
That's
I switched my
cool.
major. I'm speech pathology and audiology, so CSD.
I like that.
Yeah.
Nice. I did that for like one semester once. I was feeling.
Did you hate it?
No, I didn't really love audiology though.
Yeah,
I
I'm more
did.
of
Yeah.
speech pathology.
Yeah.
What's your major?
I'm journalism, and then I'm minoring in digital media trends and analytics.
Oh, sweet. Margo?
Sculpture.
Yes. I love that.
I like to build things.
Yeah. How many hours? I mean, I guess it depends on your schedule, but how many hours a week do you think, like, it takes? Start off, because they don't want to give you a job if you're not only working like 2 shifts at first, right?
Yeah.
So like you said, you started 3 times a week.
Yeah, in the beginning, I would work 3 to 4 times a week, and like, I would say minimum hours like 8 hours. If you would double, it's like 17. I'm not a big double
week?
girl anymore.
Yeah.
Like 17 hours a shift.
Really?
Like football season.
Wait,
like
in
There's
one day?
No way.
Yeah, like they used to do it more before I started, but like people like choose to double, and it's like 9 or 10 in the morning till 3 or 4 in the morning. So
Oh
like
my
it's like a
goodness.
whole like.
Like you're there the
Oh
whole
my
day.
God.
I would do
So
like
different.
17 hours, and I was like, I can't feel my feet. Like, and you
Yeah.
don't get to sit down. You get a 5-minute food break. That's all you got. Yeah, a lot of people double, but I'm just not the type to be working that many hours because I want to have life too.
Yeah.
But the only reason people do it is because the money's crazy.
Yeah. I didn't even know doubt.
Yeah.
Either way, thanks a lot, guys, for coming. Stop. Thanks a lot, guys, for coming on. That was a great podcast. Yeah, honestly, I learned a lot, and I just feel
Did
like
you?
yeah, I
Do you
feel like working at a bar is
do you
awesome.
feel like you're very well educated in the practice of bartending?
More than ever.
You think so?
You can
Yeah.
go behind the bar tomorrow and bartend.
Definitely
You
not.
can come work with me
I
tonight.
don't even know how to make
an
drinks.
hour.
Margo comes here and she like makes drinks like for everyone.
This
She
is my
bartends.
bar.
Oh, that's
I have,
another
like,
thing.
all
Are you
the
guys
glasses
are you
up
guys
here.
like designated pregame like drink makers? Because I
Yeah.
make.
Sometimes.
Oh my god.
When
Thursday?
I come here,
Are you working Thursday?
No, I
I-
gotta go home Thursday.
You
got
want to
your
go home?
Sunday.
Not comedy club?
I can't, and I also have a wedding.
All right,
We'll talk about.
We'll talk about it later. Thanks a lot for coming on. I
stand
love
up
it.
comedy. Yeah, sorry.
I love it.
Self
All right.
promo.
Sweet. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.